because I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna do two things.
Jamie's.
I'm gonna do right. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give him a critical DMARC score based upon how I view things, and then I'm gonna give
meter.
I'm gonna give a Schmeter.
The Schmeter.
And then I'm gonna give a J meter, where I'm gonna give it a score based upon how I think he views things.
Because Timmometer sounds better.
You might be shocked a little bit.
Hold on, but Timmometer. Can we call your scale?
Yeah, Timmometer. Yeah. I like that Timmometer. That's pretty good. The Timmometer. That's really good.
For your.
We call it the Schmeter.
How much?
The Schmeter is going to be a critical analysis
from regular people that can do 0 to 10.
And then I'm going to do a Timmometer.
And the Timmometer is how hot it is based on the Tim scale.
Here's how I do it. When I watch things, I do a critical review. But when I watch things for entertainment value,
you do a Timmometer.
That's how I've gotten around watching things.
You know what? Thank you. I've been struggling a lot lately since Tim has given us his fucking
terrible rating system.
His new rating system.
It's not terrible.
Stop for a minute. Stop.
It's got to the point where everybody understands it.
Yes, we do. But
to the point where it's so good and simplified.
Buddy, you guys have explained.
You ever go to watch a show and they say, "Oh, do you want to watch this in simplified Chinese?" You know why? Because nobody wants to.
What the fuck? I've never.
They have traditional Chinese and simplified.
They have simplified.
Yeah.
Yes.
So nobody ever picks traditional.
The only people who does traditional, not the people in China don't even do traditional. They're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch this."
But listen. Yep, the problem is you made this meter for me. Yes. The Timmometer came out.
Yep.
And so felt like I was losing my ability to critically analyze something because I no longer had people to talk about it with because we had so far changed our rating scale. So hold on.
Nobody else had to change their meter.
Right. I'm just saying that it happened. So I actually really like that he brought this up so that we can have a critical analysis for if you're watching something through the lens of you want to analyze it. But then the entertainment lens is the Timmometer.
No, only watching something out of entertainment.
No.
Right. No. That's I actually agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Because he tried to come at me the other day in private text. He was like, "Ooh, you roasted me in your YouTube video."
I said,
"No. Because what I said in my own on my own channel, WA3C ENT. There's going to be more videos up there.
How many of you released?
2 right now.
2.
But I'm working on.
Damn, I see the second one. I didn't get a text about the second one.
Imagine
because I'm working on a. Because I'm working on.
I gotta follow it because I didn't pay.
I'm working on 2 right now. They'll be out at some point. It takes me. I'm a construction worker. It takes me a lot longer in the summer to get things done. So he said but I told him no. I told you to your face, your system of watching things is stupid because you don't require things to be good. You just require them to entertain you.
And then I was sitting there that on last week's episode.
And then I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, no, that's actually brilliant because now I can watch things.
Too. He actually says that in this video.
I says that in the video. I said, I can watch things and analyze them and then be like, okay. But then I can also watch things on how much it entertained me. And it actually has changed the way I watch things.
Side note, let me throw this out there real quick.
It's going to be terrible, sure.
Does it make it better for you?
So
the watching experience is better for you? Or
because I'm watching them 2 different ways.
So you watch it 2 times or just 1 time?
Shout out.
No, I'm watching it once.
Okay.
But
shout out WA3C ENT. If you ain't seen his videos, he does actually. So I watched that second video and I was like, damn, this... He goes in. I was like, DMARC about to critically destroy this shit. And nobody. I mean, there's a small group of people on the internet that care about critical thinking, but most of the internet,
the cows of the world.
So he literally goes in. He's like, for y'all critical thinking dudes, this is gonna be cool. But he's like, he went in. He goes out of his first thing out of his mouth was like, I wanted to come in and destroy this shit and be negative, but he was like, he wasn't necessarily positive, but he wasn't like. It's dog shit. He goes, not a fan, but if you Timmometer it, I get it. And I was like, damn. Yeah. So I say roast, but I was like, damn, he get the Timmometer now.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So the whole whatever the length of the video was.
It was 26 minutes.
Yeah. But that's the whole thing. And I was like, damn. And I listened to the whole thing, and it was enjoyable to listen to because it's fun to hear someone's critical thinking mind.
He just said you enjoyable to listen to.
Well, first off, obviously, because I'm great.
But if you know him, his critical thinking, to hear him explain something in the mindset of me, I was like, this dude might have gold. If he just does this, because
you gotta
his mindset.
So go get really famous on there. Kick back some entertainment our way.
There's a I don't know how to really explain it there's a thing where in my head if you explain something positively it was great, but then it was not for me, it was trash. I'm like, damn, I'm more willing to listen to you because nobody wants to just hear people shit on stuff. I mean, I won't say nobody because that's the internet. But like, if
That's
I'm
how
listening,
2 Girls 1 Cup got made.
exactly. But
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
sitting there listening to him. I was like, damn. I was tuned in. Man's
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one.
Man's paused the game to be like,
No,
no,
that's still
I'm
almost
interested in what this man is saying right now because he used the Timmometer. So
What a cool word.
thinking
I'll do what
of
I can.
like
I'll do what I can.
now the
That's my
messed up thing
word.
about it is like you would probably have to make like 2 videos to be like the
No,
thermometer
see, so-
video.
No, that's
and then the
actually-
No, so
critical
think about it.
thinking
This is
video.
actually how.
Okay.
This is the way that I. So this is. I
Shout out
am
to
about to
EMP.
roast you real quick
That's fine. I'm okay with
because
that.
like so. Remember how you said like. When the general consensus is that nobody trusts your opinion on things, I figured out why. Because you can't trust anybody who doesn't dislike or like anything. And this is what I'm trying to hold on.
I
Let
do
me get my
dislike
point.
like
No.
things.
Let me get my point across.
That's actually no.
When someone says, like, when I talk to you,
Mhm.
you never, it would be great for me personally if you said, I like it because of this, but I don't think the average person would like it because of X, Y, and Z. You always go, yeah, you should play it. And like, well, I don't trust you anymore because right. So like when someone
I get
says, right, if you're like, hey, do you like this food? You're like, it's edible. You're like, okay, well, sure. But everything to you is
Okay.
edible. Hold on. Everything to you is edible. I've never heard you speak emphatically
Yes.
negatively about
So-
anything. If you like everything,
I've heard it like
I-
twice, and I have stayed away from whatever that
That's
was.
what I'm saying.
That's
Like-
what I'm saying.
like a
So I would say
plague.
this is the way I do things. So like I'm a researcher when it comes to things that I want to in any experience in any form. So when it comes down to me using my time to experience something, I've literally invested enough time to where I know that at least it's not a waste of my time. That's how I view
right. But
most
hold on.
things.
You don't express. So hold on.
So no, but I'm saying this is the baseline. The baseline is I've researched it enough to where if I'm going to do the thing, it at least is going to be enjoying. I may not enjoy it to the level of, let's just say 100% of the scale. I'm at least going to enjoy it 51 out of 100, no matter what, because I've done enough research to know that it's
That's
not
a terrible skill for the
But
people who
I'm-
aren't you.
exactly. But I'm saying that's how I view things.
Sure.
If I'm not,
I
doing
still can't
the
trust
thing,
you
But that's-
because
I know, I
you're
can
willing to
understand.
leave such a huge gap
Yes.
of like.
But I'm saying if I'm not doing the thing or fucking with the thing, that's because I just don't. And I'm like, I've done enough stuff, the research, looked at it, and I'm like, that's not something I would fuck with at all.
Right. So if I said, hey, oh, damn, that paper cut looks like it hurt. You're like, yeah, it hurts pretty bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, oh, shit, you're missing a foot. You're like, yeah, it hurts pretty bad. I'm like, I know one of those two things hurts worse.
Yeah, it does.
Right. But you,
It does.
But we can't tell.
We can't
based on
tell.
how
That's why I
you
made the
talk to us.
4.5 and the 8.5
Right.
scale
It's-
because
yes,
the
it
4.5
works.
is the lower side of the 51.
Sure.
Yes.
percent or
that's what I'm saying.
whatever.
Sure,
It
your scale now.
works.
So I've known you. I've almost known you longer in my life than I haven't
I
known
know,
you.
I get it.
And you just came up with this scale last year.
Because
so
it
we're
made it
all
easy for
operating.
you
Stop.
guys.
It was not even last year.
It was like a month,
It was,
a couple months
it
ago.
was
No.
it was in 2022 that you
Maybe.
came up with the 4.5. It was when The Matrix came out. When did The Matrix come out?
No, that was before the Matrix.
No.
The
The
I gave it
4.5
up. I did it before the Matrix.
No,
you
you
just
did not.
asked me what the Matrix
No,
was.
you did not, because you gave me a 13 out of 10 score. I said, get the fuck out of here. So Matrix
No, I
came
gave
out on
you a
HBO
21
Max.
out of 16 scale.
That might have been actually, that's worse.
And
But
it was
yes, I think that's what it was.
fantastic. Matrix
but anyway,
is so good.
But that was
Not the new
December
one.
of 2021
Maybe.
when
I
it
don't
hit
know. I
HBO.
don't fucking know.
So anyway,
Oh, yeah, it was because it was
right.
great.
So you didn't come up with the 4.5, 8.5 scale till like January or February of this year. It is still
Oh,
in
maybe
its
it
first
was.
year. Yeah. So it's amazing, and it works for us.
welcome.
with
This year
the
been
S.
long
You're
as hell, by the way, because
It
I
really-
thought that was last year.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm happy
No,
you
I
guys
appreciate-
can see what
It's a great
happens,
skill. It
how I-
kinda-
how
it
I-
helps
how
the
I do
brain.
imagery.
It's taken us
but
a
that's
minute
literally
to-
how I
to
see.
get
Like,
there.
I would never go to like for example, let's say like a Best Buy or H.H. Gregg. Go, do H.H. Gregg still exist?
What? Are you
Do they
H.H.
exist
Gregg?
anymore?
Nope.
Okay.
Like a Kmart.
Let's just
Like
say, let's say we go somewhere like I literally been wanting a new TV for like a
Blockbuster.
year and a half. The reason I don't have one because I'm like, damn, I just don't know if that TV is what I want just yet.
Right.
I've done the research, but I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So that's how it is for me.
right, but hold on.
But
You're missing the
that's
point
not-
of the
but
right.
That's not critiquing.
Yeah,
a form
so
of
like
media.
right.
Yeah,
what I'm
no.
saying is like, what I do
It's
again.
critiquing,
You'll
not
never.
media, but I'm saying like,
No. Yeah,
Right.
oh
so
my
when you
God.
buy that, hold on. When
Stop.
you here's the
He's
thing. When
trying
you
to-
buy
No,
the
no,
TV,
no.
you'll buy the TV.
yes,
And then we'll be like, hey, do you like that TV? You'll go, yeah, it's pretty good.
Nah, it
And we're like,
won't be-
okay, but you won't say, hey, but you won't go, oh, these are the things I don't like about it. The white balance is kind of off. The coloring is kind of interesting. But I am colorblind, so you kind of have to take it with a grain of none of that. It's just literally like, hey, do you like this thing or not? You're like,
it does exactly what I wanted it to.
yeah, it does the thing.
Exactly.
No,
that's
but that's a problem.
That's
If
why
we're
people can't
asking-
trust your opinion.
Yes, because your
I get that.
opinion.
I get that.
Right, but that's all we're trying to say.
Yeah, no, I
Your
get it.
opinion
I 100%
is-
get
is
that. That's why I
just
came up
so-
with
we
the
get,
scale.
but you know what? You're a great barometer because I can go, hey, do you like this thing? And you'll say, yeah. I'm like, cool. So at minimum, it's a thing.
Yep.
Now I got to figure out.
See, you get it.
Now I need to apply
Yes,
more
it's
of
taken
it.
us 6 months, but we finally get
Sure,
it, and
we
we
got it.
appreciate it. We've even
Yeah.
given it its own name, the thermometer.
Yeah.
Sure. And I'm
But
glad
anyway-
we did all that to get to.
Get to this, and
To
I
get-
think how long we've been recording? 30 minutes. How long?
It's like 40 something.
Shit. Well, you know what?
Shit, we're gonna have a 30-minute review of Umbrella
No,
Academy.
It doesn't
Nah,
matter.
we
It's
gonna do
fine
whatever we
because
want.
it's fine. This beginning part can just, if we can. Hey, everybody. Welcome to an awesome collide.
Fuck it, whatever.
If you are not
It
on
is
our
what it is.
Patreon, this is probably the beginning of the episode for you. If you are on our Patreon, you've got to hear some of the most incredible thought-provoking conversation ever. This is just a good way that if we run too long, we can make this a palatable episode
Thank
for the
you
normies.
doing this.
I do what I can.
Realistically, you could literally just say, you could cut this part out and just be like, this is the thermometer.
That's what I'm
This is
saying.
how-
Like,
and
right.
then make
Like,
the whole episode
that's
be like,
exactly what I'm saying. Like, if we
thermometer
need it,
explanation, and then come
Oh
back.
shit,
We
we
got
gotta put that
30
up just in
minutes,
general.
right.
And then find a way
not
to
even
you know what it
Patreon.
is. You got it right now.
Not even Patreon because people need to
No,
know
you
the
just throw this out on
thermometer.
Facebook.
People,
Yeah, people need to know the
who will-
thermometer.
The amount of people who probably were like, damn, thermometer
Yep.
is gonna be like, damn, that's what
It's going to be on the shirt. Don't worry about it.
Fuck
But
the
yeah.
tomato meter. We've got the thermometer.
Yeah.
And it
Rotten
makes
Tomatoes is
people
going
feel-
out of business. We about to put them out.
I'm telling you, 4.5,
God.
Yeah.
8.5.
So-
How do we start that website? And it's only got 4 critical reviews and it's us.
No. It's going to have 100 million
Find that
because
domain.
the meter is going to be incredible.
Can you
But
imagine if like fucking 10 years from now, it was like certified heat on the thermometer. And it was like high 8.5.
spicy. It's gonna be spicy.
as long as all right, so you got to keep the fro for a while because the picture,
Oh,
the
it's not going
thermometer.
nowhere, bro.
Hold on, the
It's not going
thermometer
nowhere.
meter
Could be
is
your
just going
fro
to be
getting bigger.
Yeah, your fro getting bigger or smaller. Yeah, no
it's
doubt.
So we
going
go,
nowhere.
It's real
we go
good.
from dreads came off to Ice Cube Tim's
Like the bottom of the thermometer, it's still like it's like his head, and then the top of the thermometer is going to be more fro.
It's
Fuck
like
it,
a
I'll
chia
fuck with
pet.
it.